Good afternoon, everybody. Today I am taking a class in C language. Okay. Topic regarding functions. My name is Rizwan. I am computer faculty of Micropark Computer Center, Tumkur. Function is a very important topic of any programming language. Okay. Now I'll show some brief description regarding functions. Okay. Okay, now first I'll tell you regarding what is a function. So function is a set of statements. Okay, function is a set of statements. Function is a set of statements to execute. Okay, to execute a given task. To execute a given task. Okay. Now that is function. Function is a set of statements. Set of statements to execute. To execute a given task. Execute a given task. Actually, what is task? Task stands for job. Task stands for job. Okay. Set of statements to execute a particular or to execute a given task. Okay. Now, next what we have? Types of functions. Types of functions. Now, what are they? First one we have system defined. System defined function. System defined function. Okay. And next what we have system defined function, and next we have user defined function. Okay. And system defined function. System defined function. Actually, what it is? The function which is designed. Okay. The function which is designed by the compiler. Okay. Compiler. Okay. It's called as what? Is called as system defined function. Okay. The function is designed by the compiler for a specific task. This is important. Okay. For a specific task. Okay. It's called as system defined function. What are the example for system defined function? See, each and every functions are included under different prototypes, or you can say different header file. Okay. Example, what we say? Example like we say hash. No, we say hash include. Then we say std.io.h. Okay, this is called as what? This is called prototype. In that, hash is called as what? Hash is called as predefined processor or preprocessor directive. Understood? Hash is called as predefined processor or preprocessor directive. Okay. And here, now suppose if I say under stdio.h, and what are the functions included? Like we have printf function, then we have scanf function. Like that, under each header file, there are different functions. And next part we have regarding that is Conio. Actually, Conio.h. In Conio.h, actually Conio stands for what? Conio stands for console input output. Okay. Console input output. Under Conio.h, what are the functions we have? Clear screen. Okay. Clear screen. Then we have get ch. Okay, these functions we have. Like that, these are the functions. Each function is included under different header file. One more we have mat.h. Under mat.h, what are the functions we have? sqrt. Okay, sqrt is for finding square root of a number. Then pow. Pow is for finding power of a number. Okay. Then we have seal. Seal is for finding the ceiling value. Then we have floor. Okay, floor is for finding floor value. Like that, we have different types of functions which are included under different header files. Okay, right? These are the functions. Okay, then we have log is there. When you have, then we have log10 is there. Like that, these are the different types of functions. Okay, then coming to string, we have string.h. Actually, what is string? String is a set of characters with double unit codes. Okay, string is a set of characters with double unit codes. Character is a single character with single quotes. Okay. Now what are the functions? We have strcat is there. Okay. strcat, then we have strrev is there, okay, then we have strcmp is there, then we have strcpy is there. See, these are the functions which are coming under which header file? String.h. Okay, like that you must be knowing which functions will come under which header file. That is very important in C language regarding functions. Okay, now these are related to which function? System defined. Okay, now next coming to user defined function. Okay, in user defined function, what is there? The function which is designed by the compiler, which is designed by the user. The function which is designed by the user, not compiler. The function which is designed by the user for a specific task. Okay, that is called user defined function. The function which is designed by the user for a specific task. Now here what I am doing, suppose if I want to declare a function, okay, on simple function. Now that is, okay, here I will say main function. Here main function. Then what I will do? Okay. Now in this main function, I will call one function name. Some function name will say, suppose I will say add something. Okay. Then same function if I want to call outside, what I will do? I will say add. Then again I will say open and close the bracket. So like this we declare the function. Okay. Now here the functions which are declared inside the main function, those are called as what? Calling function. Okay. Function which are declared inside the main function are calling function. The function which are declared outside the main are called function. Or you can say what? Function definition. Okay. In detail I'll show you. After this I'll show you how the program will work for the this one, user defined function. Okay. Now this is I'm telling the syntax. Usually we are declaring the calling function inside the main, call function outside the main. Okay. Next what we have, see in user defined function we have different types. Okay, that is types of user defined function. Okay, what are they? First one we have function with parameter. Okay, with return type. Or you have function without parameter. Without return type. Okay. Then you have function with parameter or argument, both are same. Okay. Without return type. Function without parameter or argument without return type. Okay. Again you have function with parameter, but without return type. Okay. With parameter, return type, without parameter, without return type, function with parameter, but without return type. And again you have next one is a function that is without parameter, function without parameter, but with return type, with return type. Okay, but with return. See, these are the different types of user defined functions. Now we'll show an examples. Okay, I'll show an example. What are the how the function work? Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll go to this. Now these things you understood regarding function, type of functions, then how the functions are declared in different header files. Okay, and what the difference between system defined and user defined. Okay, then how we declare a function. Okay, and types of user defined function. Okay, user defined function. These things. Okay. Then now I'll show one program. Now here what I'll do. I'll show the different program. I'll go to file, open. Okay. Now in this case, now see this program. See, these are all programs related to this one, user-defined function. User-defined function. First I'll say hash include. Okay. Hash include. Then I'll say stdio.text. Okay. Now this program, what I am doing? Now I told now. See, this main function, either it can be top or it can be bottom. Okay. Now here what I am doing? Called function, or you can say definition body. Definition body is above the main function and calling function is below. Okay. Now here what I am doing, I am declaring a function called add. Okay. I am declaring function called add. Then in the calling function I am declaring, in called function I am doing some calculation. Okay. Now here what I am doing, I am giving the values for a and b, then I am finding the result. Okay. Now in this case what is happening? This is telling with no parameter and with no return type. Here I am not passing any parameter to the calling function, plus I am not returning any parameter to the called function. Okay. Now this is with no argument and no return type. Actually what is the meaning of no return type means I am initializing the value as well as I am calculating in the same function. Okay. Suppose if your initialization is somewhere and calculation is somewhere, then you would say return. Okay. Means you are calling the calculation value from call to calling. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll run this program. I'll go to execute, compile, run. Okay, I'll remove this name. Okay, now see. What is telling the sum is 3. Okay. Now this program is regarding function with no parameter and no return type using user-defined function. Using what? Using user-defined function. Okay. Next one, my next program is what? Again I take another program. I take function 2. Next program. So in this program, now this is what this function is regarding. That is function with parameter and with no return type. Okay. Now here what I am doing, in main function, always in user-defined function you have two blocks, calling and called block. Always calling block will come inside main, called block will come above the main. Okay. Now in this function, this is related was with parameter but no return type. Now here what I am doing, I am passing the parameter to the calling function, but here I am not returning any value. Okay. Now in this case what I am doing, now whatever the values are there, I am going to the call function, I am calculating. Okay. I am calculating and printing the result to find the sum of the values. Okay. Now whatever the arguments are passed. Okay. Now what are the arguments passed to the calling function are called as what? Actual parameters, or you can say actual arguments. Usually for actual arguments you have to give only variable, and for formal arguments you have to show with the data type. Okay. Whatever the data type declare, same thing you have to pass, like int a comma int b. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll go to execute, compile and run. See, here the result is same. Now what the difference between starting and second program is, in starting program there is no parameters and no return type, but here I am telling with parameters but no return type. Actually what the meaning of no return type means, okay, I am calculating the value there itself, I am printing there itself. Okay, I am calculating and printing in the called function, but I am passing the value in the calling function. Okay. Now this is with parameter and no return type. Next program is what? Next program is regarding, suppose I will say this one. Now this program. Now this program is regarding what? See, this program is regarding with no parameter but return type. Okay. Now in the previous program what I had done? In the previous program I was passing the argument to the calling function. Okay. I am passing the argument to the calling function. But here I am not passing any argument to the calling function. Okay. Now same function I am calling outside. Okay, above. This is called calling function. And here actually in the previous two programs, the print statement was in the hello sir. जी कौन है सर? हाँ बहुत बता दो सर, बहुत है सर, शुक्रिया सर। Okay. Now in this one, that is in this next program, that is function with no parameter and with return type. Okay. Now here what I am doing, in the previous program, the result statement was in the called function. Okay. Now we are calculating and printing in the same function, but in this program we are declaring the value. We are initializing the value in the called function, and we are printing in the calling function. In the previous program, printing was in the called function. Okay, like that. Now if the print statement is in the calling function, then you have to say return in the called function. Okay, now see, I have to execute this program, and I say, okay, here I'll say hash include, I'll say std io.h. Okay, run this program, execute, compile and run. Okay, now see the answer is same. Now whatever the value you are giving same, but the difference is the result statement was in the calling function for all the two programs, but here the result statement is in the calling function. Okay, now in the last program, next one, in the next program what you have, that is here in this program, here what I am doing, okay, hash include std io.h. Okay, see in this program, here I am that is same thing. Okay, but in the previous program I was not passing any values, but here I am passing the parameter to the calling function, and here in this program we are passing argument plus return type is there. Okay, that is we are accepting parameter and we are returning the value, but in the previous program there was no we are not accepting the parameter, but return type was there. Now here also same thing. What the difference is, here we are passing the parameter. So wherever the parameter are passing, there you are declaring the value. Okay, and rest of the thing is same, and the result statement is in the calling. Always if the result statement is in the calling, you have to give return in the called function. Okay, if the print statement is in the called, then no need of giving return. Okay, now see, once if I run this program, okay, now here see what is happening, same result is there. Okay, now this is example for user defined function. Now one example I show for system defined. Okay, one example I show. Now I'll go to system defined. I'll say hash include. Okay, I'll say std io.h. Okay, then what I'll do, main. Okay, then I'll say open the bracket. Then suppose if I say let's say float. Okay, I'll say float some variable. Suppose if I say a comma b. Okay, a comma b I'll say. Then I'll say printf. Here I'll say enter the square root of a number. Okay, then I'll say what, scanner. I'll say scanner. Then I'll say percentage f. Then comma I'll say, okay, I'll give a percent f. Okay, I'll say ampersand d. Okay, I'll say ampersand d here. Ampersand d. Okay, then again I'll say a is equal to shand function is sqrt of, I'll say b. Okay, now here then what I'll do, if you want to print the result, I'll say printf. Then I'll say the square root of a number is the square root of a number is, I'll say percentage f. See, percentage f is for printing the, these are called format specifiers. Percentage f. If you are declaring float, you will give percentage f. If you are declaring integer, you will give percentage int, like that. Percent d. Okay, then you have to say, you say comma a, comma, okay, like that. Now this is the program for finding square root of a number. Now always I told, always if I declare square root, you have to give hash include mat.h. Hash include what? Mat.h. Okay. Now what I will do, I run this program. Now execute, then you first you save this one, go to file, save as, use some name, .c source file, then you go to execute, compile and run. Okay. Now it's asking the number to find. Suppose if I say 4, it's showing the square root of 4 is 2 na? Square root of 4 is 2. See, this is for system defined function. Okay, this is for finding the square root of a number. Suppose I want to find power of a number. For power of a number, same thing I'll say a comma b comma c I'll say. Okay, now I'll say enter the square and enter the power of a number. And I'll say enter the values. I'll say enter values. Okay, I'll say enter the values. then what I'll do as a percentage of percentage f, okay, then I'll say ampersand a comma ampersand b, okay, then what I'll do, we have a function called, suppose I'll say c is equal to, you say POW of what, a comma b, okay, then again we say what, here I'll print the value, I'll print the result, okay, I'll say the power of a number is, power of a number is, okay, then I'll do percentage of, okay, then I'll say, okay, now I'll run this program, I'll go to execute, compile and run, okay, now asking the value, suppose if I say 3 and 3, showing 97, no? That is 3 cube, 3 into 3 into 3, now this was finding power of a number. Now see, these are the examples for system defined function, okay, next class I'll explain in function regarding other topics, okay, thank you.